Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. Sorry about the slight delay there. I didn't realize I accidentally closed some of my stuff. So there we go. So we're here to talk about Masters of the Universe and how cool these new figures are, how cool they're not. So let's have fun going through these and checking some of these out. And I got better pictures this time, so it should be kind of cool. So let me go ahead and turn the screen back on so you guys can see who was first. Jeff, you were first. Good job, Jeff. Unicron, thanks for joining us. Delaxorian, thanks for being here. Mike Fee, thanks for being here. And let's go ahead and get back to our Masters of the Universe. I guess I should do a quick sound check, make sure it's working. The universe. Oh, yep, sounds really good. Now, I did get a different network box, so hopefully we're not going to have any issues. So we'll see how this goes. Let's go through the figures really quick. Of course, on your screen, there's probably like a blur of figures going through. Ha! Look at all those. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Now, these are not in any particular order, so we'll see how they come up, and we'll have fun looking at all the pictures. So first up, we got He-Man. And you can see there he is. And Mike Fee has his figure. He says he's really cool. He's pretty happy about it. So, Mike, good to know. Now, the armor looks weird right here. But Mike was saying, no, it's not weird. It's just the way the lighting is in this picture. So we'll check that out. I actually have a couple of these guys on order. Mostly because I want the head. And also the cool extra sword he comes with. That's pretty cool looking. I'm not a huge fan. The legs remind me of some of the Top Toys figures we've seen in the past. It's kind of cool. But kind of excited about this figure. Not super stoked, but a little bit. Hey, Charles. Not too much. Delaxorian says, he looks so good. Keith says, hey, Todd, did you pick up the new Skeletor 2-pack on Mattel Creation? No, I did not. I have no plans to. But, yeah, he does look kind of cool, but can't do it. Can't do it. So we have this Skeletor here, which I know is the back of him. We see the front. Nope. The front will be later on. And what's funny is these feet. Look at these feet. Now, and I didn't notice these at first, but they remind me, how many guys watched Reboot in the past? Reboot was a really fun cartoon, computer animated, kind of cool. He reminds me of Megabyte's feet, the way those look. And it's kind of weird how much of it is replaced by robotic parts. I mean, it's almost like Skeletor can't go back to being regular Skeletor after this. Look at his arm here, and he's all half robotic. I can see if it's just on top of him, it'd be something, but this is actually leg replacement. I think that's a little bit much, so we'll see the storyline that's going to come out that goes along with this, and we'll see what they're going to have for this. So then we have Beast Man. Now, at first, I was totally against this Beast Man because I really hate the single points on the armbands. I liked having the two spikes on there instead. But the face looks really cool. And so because the face is so cool, I'm thinking about getting this. Now, is this the same sword we got with He-Man too? Kind of weird they got the same sword twice. Mike Feast is not that dark in hand. Mike, we got to ask you, does it have the same sword? Is it the same sword for both figures since you already have them in your hand? Let's go ahead and take a look back at that other one. Gnomsky says, I do like the sword. So, Mike, is it the same sword for both? Nope, that sword comes with He-Man. It is a little like on the cartoon. I think they actually made the figurehead better than the cartoon, though, to tell you the truth, the way this looks. And they got a cool extra device. Same whip, but looks pretty cool. All right, this Man-at-Arms. I have heard so much about this Man-at-Arms. Everyone's saying how cool he is, how great he is, and I just can't see it. I'm sorry, you guys. The mustache is just too much for me. Mike says Beast Man has whip and ray gun. Nice, so no sword. Yep, Mike says only He-Man has a sword, not Beast Man. The mustache is just, I mean, he's too much Dick Dastardly. Dick Dastardly. Oh, it's funny. These swords here on his shoulder, I thought they were slices, like he had battle damage. And then, of course, a lot of people were complaining about the loincloth being more a Roman type thing as opposed to the furry shorts. I'm not a fan of the green. It looks like split pea soup, or maybe you've eaten too much of the wrong food. But And the helmet, I know the helmet's a throwback from the original prototype, but I know he has a second helmet too, which does look cool. The second helmet looks really cool. I did see the video with that, and the second head looks pretty cool too. But I don't know. I don't know. There's another picture of him straight on. I just don't know. Now, Mechanic. You guys know he's one of the guys I love to hate. And he comes with extra hands. So you can put 2 fists or 2 open hands. And he has this neck that is super flexible, mechanical. Is there a way to rotate this? Print, share. Why is there no rotate? That's so weird. Usually there's a quick rotate button or something. Oh well. I was going to rotate it sideways, zooming in. So it is kind of cool. His neck has this flexibility. I don't know how far he can bend it. It looks like this one might be at full tilt right here because it's kind of on the edge. And same with this one. This one can go a little more. So you could probably get a nice little curve in there, but not super flexible. It's still cool. Jeff says, I love his neck piece. It is cool. Best idea for Mechanic. Yes. Better than having a rubber piece with a wire in it like we've seen with other things. Is this removable right here on top? It looks like with the way that gap is, like it could be a removable piece. Now, I'm not a fan of the arm shield, but this is removable, I think. Oh, you know what? It's not. It's right. If you remove it, you get some weird little line here on his arm. It doesn't match the rest of his skin. I do like his robotic looking legs and knees. That's kind of cool. Kind of a cool dealy bob there. All right, let's move on. Move on. And he's got mirror glasses because he's so cool. He wears shades at night. Charles says, cool neck piece. All right, Skeletor. Skeletor, what is going on? So these masks were used in one of the cartoons. I think it's kind of funny. They have both the male and the female mask, and they do fit on the heads if you were to pull the head off and then put this on in its place. I don't think it goes over Skeletor's face. I think it's actually a separate head, but it is pretty cool. Now, I'm still not buying these abs. I just don't like the way they look. I know people say they're more cartoony, but, you know, I just not digging it. But I do like his Havoc staff. His Havoc staff is cool. Oh, I cannot wait for this figure. I know you can buy her right now at Paul Mart. Everyone's saying that. She does look so cool. Does anybody here already have her? Mike, do you already got her? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, the abs do look weird. How many of you got today's goofy Skeletor? Yes, solid Tila. The face looks great. I'm afraid that this awesome looking face is not going to be how it is in the future when they release her. Trapjaw! Okay, hands down, this is one awesome Trapjaw. I love they added a sword as an attachment too. That's cool. I wish they would have had the bolo. The bolo, as you know, is one of my favorite weapons. I wonder if the belt is removable. If the belt's removable, A+. The belt's not removable, still cool. I like the hand piece backing here on there. It's kind of cool. It's kind of weird that he has robotic pieces on this side, but that's all right. And the way they did the harness, very cool. And the ball joint here. Excellent way they did him. I'm still not buying him. As cool as he is, I'd love to get him. But, you know, I got classics. And I end up keep selling all of my Masterverse for dirt cheap because I have them for a while and then I end up dumping them. So he is really cool though. Okay, the 2-pack. The 2-pack of the shorties. The shorty of the shorties. We have Orko. And then we have, who's this guy? First person to name who he is wins. Let's see who can name him quick. Watching the chat. 2 little dudes. Yep, it looks like Jason was the first one to come in with it. Gwildor, good job, Jason. Excellent. Now, I really love this Gwildor. I have the Classics Gwildor, but I'm going to get this one because he's so cool. I can care less about Orko, But I am going to get it just for Gwildor. I'll probably sell Orko starting bid a buck probably in the near future. Evil Lynn. Of course I'm getting her so I can complete my movie figures with my classics. Okay, I'll be down in a few minutes. There's another picture of Beastman. Here is that crazy Skeletor. Unbelievable. As you hear, I have to get going, so we have to cut this kind of short, but I'll try to get through all the pictures before we go. Yeah, Jason, got to make the wife happy. All right, there's the box for Evil Lynn. There's that He-Man. That face is really cool. You can see here the armor doesn't have the same issue the other picture had in it. Trapjaw. It still reminds me of Avatar. You know, when he's doing the air bending, the water bending, zipping through to kill, oh, I forgot his name. It's funny, Mark Hamill played his voice too. How come I can't remember his name? Firelord. Oh, look at the legs though. Definitely robotic legs. And look at his abs. There is no way he's going back to being regular Skeletor after this. This is unchangeable. All he'd be is his top half and this part of his arm. I mean, Trapjaw's got to be cracking up in his boots knowing that this happened to Skeletor. There he is. Mechaneck. Oh, that Trapjaw does look so cool. You know, I may end up bowing down and getting him, though. This Skeletor got karma. Flea Man. All right, here's another He-Man. This one right here is known as the Battle Armor one, which is funny because a lot of him is not Battle Armor. You could put him in regular or Battle Armor, but the axe is so cool. I'd buy it just for the axe. And I like the fact you can change out the Battle Armor and not have half his body gray like you did with the last Battle Armor that was released. Very cool. I wish they'd give him an extra armband, though, so you can change it out and have two armbands instead of having this and an armband. A little extra would be kind of cool, Mattel. And, of course, a second chest piece with the 2 strikes would be cool, too. Oh, there she is. There she is. She looks so cool. I'm definitely going to pick her up. There's one of the masks. You know what? Maybe it does go over the front of his face. I can't tell. I wish they showed some more pictures of that. Evil Lynn from the back with her cool armor and skirt. Evil Lynn from the front. And you can see she's holding... Now, this was probably supposed to be a hologram, I'm guessing. In the movie, doesn't she show a hologram to one of the kids of what she's looking for? There's her box. There he... Oh, his Havoc Staff's his arm. Crazy. Crazy. Do-do-do-do-do. And there's Skeletor from the back. Now you can notice here this little square piece. That means this comes off as one piece, which means it's probably going to separate in the middle so you can run this through his body in order to take it off. Which means it'll be hard to use with other figures that don't separate. But you could probably make it work by heating it up. Oh, look at this guy. Triclops. Very cool looking. I am getting him. 2 things. 1, I like his stash. And 2, I like that his arm cuffs have 6 of the circles, not just 4. We saw in He-Man, let's see if the new He-Man is 6 or 4. Yeah, see, back to 4 again. He's got to have 6 to make it work right. So I'm probably going to steal his and put him on He-Man if I end up using He-Man. There's Beastman as cool weapon. Tila. Now, at first I was sold on this, but there's something... Whoa, a little too close. There's something wrong with that face. That face. I don't know. I thought it looked good at first, but zooming in on it, you can see there's something just not quite right. It's kind of strange, but she does look like a very cool figure. And there's our Man-at-Arms again. There is that awesome Tila. There is our Beastman. See, look at that face. That is one cool-looking Beastman. Trapjaw. Now, this is the different Trapjaw you saw before. This is actually the Filmation Trapjaw for Origins. And you can see the centerpiece right here. It looks like it's removable. So you can plug this in directly to there, just like we saw with the cartoon. Or add this articulated piece to put an elbow joint. That is really cool. Oh, 2 swords? No way. Comic sword and his Toy sword. That's cool. And, oh, we can change out the eyes, too. They should have given him a different face, though, so you don't have to have that weird smug. That was the only choice. Ah, so cool. So cool. The face is good, but the eyebrows are too spiky. Alright, I think we're just about reaching the end. Yeah. And I don't know why they make her eyebrows look that way. Like in the cartoon, they were that way, and she gives someone sarcastic looks at He-Man. But you think about it, if these were sculpted and you're to fill the lines in, that would be one big, thick eyebrow that she would have to sculpt into that shape. So she has, she must have caveman eyebrows normally. And of course, we got the sheath on the back. Very cool. Oh, the more I see this figure, the more I want him. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, the back of these figures. And there's their back. And there's He-Man doing the pose. I have the power. Filmation drew her with spiky eyebrows, though. They did. Especially when she got, you know, kind of crazy. Mike says the sword is fragile. You mean this sword, Mike, or the secondary sword? You know what? That is possible. She might have shaved off her eyebrows and painted them in. They do look like paint. Oh, look at that. The cosmic key. She does look a little strange. We'll see how the final figure looks. The final figure. Oh, look how cool she looks. Oh! I'm so getting this guy. I might mix him with I like the head better, so I may take the head off and put him on my classics. We shall see. We shall see. And there's Happy Skeletor. Now, it looks like this Skeletor doesn't come with the extra heads that were released today, so that's kind of a bummer. Wow. There's the second helmet. Did we see the second helmet with the bear head? We did. There's a second helmet there. Nope. Burp. There's the masks. And I still want to see the back of them, though. There is our He-Man, our new one, our new Skeletor, and that is all that I got. But before I head downstairs, let's go ahead and check out Mattel. Let's see if I can get this to work or not. Transition. And can you guys see that? Interact. Okay. So let's go ahead and see if he's still for sale. Shop now. Oh, you know what? Still for sale. Didn't sell out quick. No big deal. All right. All right, you guys. It is time to Darth Vader it out. My wife is anxiously waiting for me to get done with what I'm doing here. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Thank you for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. Yep, it's a pre-order. Nobody wants the other guy. Nobody wants you, Booster. Until next time, good journey, you guys. Bye now.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it.